This is Solo Dolo Talks coming back with another video. So I'm going to be talking about the 9 to 5, right? Your job. Something that a lot of people dread going to every single day. They just hate with a passion. A lot of people just don't like their jobs, for various reasons, right? But a lot of people want to quit their jobs right now. They want to just throw in the towel, give it up. It's not worth it. Your supervisor is hard to deal with. Your manager is just on your neck all day. You're dealing with crazy ass coworkers on a daily. It's getting very it's getting very intolerable, right? Intolerable to deal with at this point. And you just had enough. You reached your breaking point. Before you walk out, right? Before you decide to just throw in a towel and say you're done, consider the fact that you need something to fall back on, right? And I'm talking about another stream of income. If you have a business that you've been building, that you've been establishing, right? And you learn a high income skill and you're currently doing that aside from your 9 to 5, and that's something that's already established, right? Then yeah, you walking out of that job would be the right thing to do, okay? If you had enough, if you have finally reached your breaking point, as long as you have that sure thing, that second stream of income that's going to hold you down, pay those bills, right? Keep a roof on top of your head, keep the water on, right? Keep the heat, the air running, you know, have the water running and all that stuff, right? As long as you're able, as long as that income, that business is financially supporting you and you don't need that 9 to 5 anymore, then walk out, you know? Either put your 2 week notice in or just be a no call, no show, ghost they ass. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to that point, right? Now you don't want to walk out of your job. You don't want to quit your job if you have no other stream of income. If that 9 to 5 is your only stream of income, you do not want to walk out. You do not want to quit that job, man. You know, those bills got to be paid. You have debt that you got to get out of, man. You know, you might want to rethink quitting that job. Now, I know I've made some videos about, the 9 to 5, quit your job, you know what I'm saying? And chase your passion, you know, try, go and fulfill your dreams or chase your dreams or accomplish your goals, right? But that's really not good advice. And I had to check myself, with those videos. I made a video 2, 3 years ago about how a job equals modern day slavery. And that may be the case, but we all, whether we like it or not, we all have to work a 9 to 5. We all have to start from somewhere in order to level up, in order to get to a higher position. All of us are not going to start at level 10. We're not going to just start, at the highest of the high. We got to be humble, man. And we got to start from the very beginning. We got to start at humble beginnings. And it's not going to be easy working your way up, you know, especially if you look just like me, right? You got the same skin color as me. It's not going to be easy, man. It's going to be a climb, it's going to be a struggle. So, no one is going to have an easy path. No matter what you want to do, no matter what your calling is, you know, no matter what your purpose is, no matter what skill you are looking to learn, that skill that you're looking to learn that's a high income, it's going to take you time, it's going to take you effort to learn that skill, master it, you know. But while you are learning that skill, you still have to go to that 9 to 5, right? And going to a job, that's all part of doing the things that we don't want to do. But what I learned is doing the things that you don't want to do, it actually makes you mentally stronger. It makes you tougher, right? And as a man, especially, like, we can't have a cozy ride. You know, we can't have a cozy ride to success. We just can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't have this smooth road, to success. Like, the road is going to be bumpy, right? The road is going to have a lot of, it's going to have a lot of bumps on the way. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be, you know, a smooth ride. It's not going to be a smooth pathway, you know? Expect that, Expect things to just be difficult. It's not going to be difficult all the time, but you can't go into things expecting everything to go your way, right? You can't go into every situation thinking that you deserve this and you deserve that. You're entitled to this. No, that's not how life works. You're not going to be entitled to everything. You got to put in work to the life that you want to live, the financial freedom. You got to work your way to that point. Everybody talks about making passive income. Oh, I want to make passive income. But in order to get to a point of passive income, you got to work your tail off. You got to put in the time, the hours, the effort to get to a point where you're making passive income. But it's not gonna be just easily handed to you. You know, if you want to get out of that 9 to 5 and be able to say, I quit my 9 to 5, and you're confident in yourself, knowing that, okay, I have another stream of income that's going to support me financially. That's going to support, my lifestyle. That's going to help me going forward. You know, you have to be able to work your tail off, to quit your 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? It's not just you going to work. It's not you just going to work and then coming home laying down and not doing nothing else, not staying in motion. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be content with working a regular job. You have to be hungry and driven, for the things that you want out of life. So don't quit your 9 to 5 just yet. Make sure that you have an established stream of income, right? Anything that you may do, whether it's a business, a skill that you're learning, make sure you have that set up to where you can be confident enough to quit that job. You know, you got to get to a point where you're making twice as more, if not 5 times more than your job income, right? In order to quit that job, you got to make more than what you're currently making, you know? So work hard, you know what I'm saying? To where you can just work smarter. Because I believe that in order to work smarter in life, you first have to work hard. I don't think people tell you, oh, you got to work smarter and all this, that, right? It's like you got to work hard first in order to work smarter. Because I believe that every man, all of us have to work hard in order to see a promising life, right? To have a promising life, to have the things that we want to have, right? To where we're just, we're just flowing through, you know? Things have to be difficult before they can get easy. That's what I'm trying to say, So don't ever think you're entitled to anything, because you got to first earn. In order to eat, man, you got to work. That's how this works. This society is set up for us to work, unfortunately. But in order for us to live, to eat, man, we got to work. We got to put in them hours. We got to go to that kiosk and clock in. You know, everybody's in that situation. Not everybody, but for a lot of people, we're still in that situation. But if we're driven enough, motivated enough, we can get ourselves out of that predicament, those circumstances, right? Whatever skill that you're trying to learn, put your time and energy into that. Aside from your regular job, right? When you're home, put your time and energy into learning that high income skill. That's going to potentially replace that current income, that 9 to 5, and be on your way to financial freedom. But like I said, that's going to take hard work. So that being said, let's get it. Thank y'all for watching. This is Solo Dolo Talks. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.